Oh, heavens, yes. Look at this. This is the life. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. I'm exploring the whole world, city by city, as seen through Google Maps and Google Street View. Today I'm back in the United States, visiting the state of Nevada, and in particular its capital city here, Carson City. Touching all the way over to Lake Tahoe, up in the mountains. Actually, it's in a valley here, but surrounded by mountains. Arid environment. I'm excited to check this out, explore it a little bit. Let us get on the street and start taking this in and see what we find. Okay, we are on the street here. Beautiful, bright day out, blue skies, concert under the stars. I bet they have great stars out here. Wonderful little character up here on the left. Look at that in a second. Greeted by a nice building here. Look at this, the Paul Laxalt State Building. That's fantastic. Great old style to that. This is not a very large city. Only about 55,000 people live here. Cute little balcony there. Nice place to drink a cup of coffee. And who is this guy here? Cactus Jack's. Wow. It's a casino. Okay, right. Just as a reminder, we are in Nevada state, really known for its gambling. Coffee here, wine bar. Those both sound good to me. Boy, serious gambling here. Nugget Casino. Yeah, lots of casinos here. If you enjoy gambling, this might be a great state to visit. And if you enjoy the great outdoors, hey, another good reason to come. Look at that. The hills surrounding us here. And mountains, my goodness. I mean, very impressive sight all around. Really nice sidewalks here. Everything's paved. Everything looks very clean. Very sharp. Fresh tree planted there. Let's pull out in this intersection here. Yeah. The Nugget Casino. Interesting. Yeah, as far as state capitals, though, in the United States, 55,000's got to be on the smaller end of things. But land area-wise, it's huge. Really huge. It's 146 square miles, I read. This is a great building here. Not quite sure. Got some plaque out there. Nevada State Museum. Oh, you know what? This is actually... All right, I'll talk about this later. But, well, since I'm right here, was part of the silver boom that was in the area back in the 1870s. 80s, thereabout. But this was a United States mint. It minted silver and gold coins for a few decades back in the late 1800s. Great looking building. Looks in perfect shape there. Pristine. I believe now it's a museum. Definitely a place I would visit if I got to town, which I'd love to. It's a great western city here. Very inviting sights everywhere you look. And yeah, bring money, I guess. To buy stuff or to gamble, I guess. You know. I've been to a casino 2 or 3 times. It's really not really my thing, but I guess there's something mildly fun about it. But I just quickly lost $20 if my memory serves me correctly. Hotel here, Bikesmith. Is that Bikesmith? Okay. Interesting. People have been living in this region, in this valley, going back at least 6,000 years. The Washoe people, who still exist as a Native American tribe. Great artwork of this train there on the side of that building. That's pretty neat. Gas stations, lots of large vehicles. American-made brands, for the most part, I'm seeing. Something new going in here. Maybe another gas station. All right. That fits with the large vehicles, of course. They take a lot of gas. kind of neat old building here. You can see it's kind of hard to see past some of these front elements, and additions, but it's kind of a neat building underneath all of that. Now it's a bar. Also a place seems like it'd be nice to visit. Sun's kind of setting here, it looks like. Nice light cast over the city. It's kind of hazy out. Or perhaps smoky? I'm not sure. Maybe it's just haze. Oh, this is a neat building here. What did that say? I missed this sign. Forgive me. The Foreman Roberts House Museum. Okay. The Foreman Roberts. Great white picket fence there. Cute style to that. I love old houses like that. Absolutely love them. Always learn a little bit of history if you can step inside there. Sometimes they're free even to go to houses like that. Leave $1 or $2 on your way out. The Whistle Stop Inn. Donuts to go. Those sound good to me. I read that so Europeans, American settlers came to the region in 1843, led by John Fremont. Hey, there's our reflection. And they named the river that goes through town, or just outside of town here, the Carson River, in honor of a living legend at that time. Kit Carson, I believe that's his name, was a mountain man, a soldier, a trapper. He's kind of well known throughout the country. I am loving these views here. Big sky country. Auto parts store. The Frontier Motel. Really kind of embracing the Western brand, you know. Which I like. Something about even just that name, Carson City. It makes me think the old Western movies. High Noon in Carson City. I like that. Warren Inn, $449 and up? Is that per month? Okay. I was thinking per night. That'd be pretty steep per night. Maybe for a month. It must be for a month. Bunch of little shopping here. Let us pull up, just get a little sense of it. This is clearly one of the main roads going through town here. We might continue on it again in a bit. Interesting. Yeah, you know what, actually? This far country here is catching my eye. I want to drop down and check this out. I think you say it fa, right? Fa? Heard it both ways. KFC, they're everywhere. And they're here too. Some national brands, familiar brands, all through here. All kinds of shopping. Love this setting sun here. Beautiful light back there. Looks like a painting. Doesn't that? Kind of mists into nothing. Outline. And then you're out into the bright daylight. That's spectacular. I'd love to get out here. Oh my goodness. That's just... I wonder if that's rain coming in there. Kind of looks like rain. Huh. Very arid. Look how sandy this all is. Yeah. Interesting little bushes kind of dropped in there. I mean, you do what you can. Here's the natural environment. Very dry. You can see it on the hillside there. Most of the green you're seeing in town here is essentially man-made. Or, I guess we are in a valley, and a river does go through, so they do get some water in here, but pretty dry out here. All right, now let's pull up. Should have just kept going there. I've kind of seen the main run of it there. Well, the northern run of it. Let us head this way, maybe towards, here you can see the Nevada State Capitol. Let's drop onto King Street here by Borderwich Bray Elementary School. We'll check out more of the houses too in a bit. There's a few there. Get a little sense of how people are living here. Back to its history. So Eagle Station was the name of a trading post, and maybe essentially the small town that was established here by 1851. And it was a trading post and a stopover for travelers coming from the east, heading west to California. And it kind of slowly grew and became its own thing, its own town. Little office building there. Not sure what's going on back there. Looks like that street's closed off. Maybe an event happening. Quite like this old brick building. Coffee shop now. Clearly it's been many things over the years, I would guess. Great shape to that. In the distance there, you can see the Capitol building. Not a very large Capitol building, but we'll make our way there here. Now, this was in the Utah Territory at the time. It was not a state in the United States in those early days. And kind of immediately, the town leaders, the town fathers, whatever, thought it had good potential to be the state capital if it became a state. And they set aside land to build a Capitol building in it. Lovely old house there. Looks like it's being used as an office maybe today. And then luck hit the town. Gold and silver was discovered in 1859 here at the Comstock Lode, which of course people poured into town then. This is a lovely street all here. Lots of government buildings here. I think this is the Capitol building back in there. It's kind of hidden by trees. Pretty good view of it there. If that is indeed it, and I think it is. Yeah, there it is. Nevada State Capitol. Wonder if we can get inside at all. Oh, well, not quite. This is all... Great view of it here, decorated up for Christmas. Somebody's giving a speech to nobody. Testing out the mics, maybe. Fun decoration they have all here. Lovely lighting inside. Very festive. I was hoping we could get an inside view, if that's possible. May or may not be. There's a random office. Perhaps not. I thought we could see in that rotunda there, or whatever. Might not be possible. Lots of pictures at this Christmas event. Alright. Let's get another view of it. Really decorate this place up for Christmas. I get it. It is fun, but not quite the view I was hoping for. I'm sure it's pretty inside. So, anyways, back to its history. So, people poured into the city, as you would expect when something like gold or silver is discovered. And so the city quickly grew. Great buildings all through here. Oh, look at this place. Hotel. Yeah, I'm sure that's been a hotel for back till probably about that era, the late 1800s. Don't see a date on it. I wonder if it still operates as a hotel, or is it kind of just for show up there? St. Charles Hotel. Great. Oh, look to that. Straight out of a movie or something. Just picture the horses being walked up this street. Cute little cafe here. Tons of people out and about. Huh. And then in 1864, during the Civil War, Nevada became a state in the Union, and Carson City was confirmed as the capital. Which is kind of, I want to pull up because I think often states will try to make their capital city somewhat central geographically in the state. But Nevada is a huge state, and I guess it just didn't make sense to have a city in the middle be the capital. You have Reno just north there. But we're very west, which is interesting. Somewhat unusual, I think. Not unheard of. Let's get back on the street. It's coming from let's go down a neighborhood street here. Get just a picture of daily life here. This is a great, I believe that's a catalpa tree. I think it is. I only know that because we grew up with one of those in our yard. I could also be mistaken. Guy got a boat out there. Take that out to the big lake. It's a good weekend. Camper. Everybody's... Yeah, if you live in Carson City, you might live here, but you're spending your weekends out in these hills, I think. Plenty to explore if you love nature. And all that it offers. This might be a good city to consider. Medium-sized homes, some smaller, well, some larger. Single story. And again, yeah, a few bigger as well, at least in this part of town. We'll check out another spot or two as well. Try to get a medium to full picture of daily life here. Oh goodness, I'm not going to achieve full picture, but a glance, daily life. Sidewalks everywhere. While I have your attention, if you'd like to support this channel in any way, please subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Ooh, some nice old vehicles here, look at this. Old Ford pickup truck there. Great stuff. Oh, another nice vehicle here. Enjoying this some nice variety of vehicles, old and new. Love seeing that. And if you really want to support me, consider supporting my Patreon page. I link it below. It's $1 and you're in. And I have some bonus tours going on there, visiting all kinds of places all around the world. This is pretty cool under here. Look at this. Solar panel roof, and keeps your car cool. A little sunshade. And generates some energy. If you drive an electric car, you might just be able to, charge it right there. Straight from the sun into your car. How cool is that? Does anyone drive an electric car who's watching this? Tell you what, someday I will. I think so. I'm gonna get one of those Teslas. Motorized vehicles prohibited. I guess that includes us here. Let's pop up. Okay. Back to its history. So a railway was then connected to Virginia City, which is kind of northeast up here, I believe. Here's that river I was talking about. Kind of runs around town. Prison Hill. All right. That's a heck of a name. See if we can get a view of the town from up here. Yeah, I guess so. Well, I think I'm looking at it. Lost my bearings. Either way, great view up here. Sick. Look at those mountains all around us there. Fantastic. Snow-capped. Beautiful sight. Oh my goodness, look at these dirt bikes. Take these up here. That would be a fun fun day. Absolutely. Oh, I'm jealous. All right. If I visit Carson City, somebody with a dirt bike, hit me up. I want to go ride those out around things. That would be spectacular. Let's go around another little neighborhood, get some sights of that. A little bigger homes over here. Maybe a little bit newer, a couple of them. Certainly larger. Everything looks just pristine, perfect, you know? Yards well maintained, green, nice trees. Looks like a good life out here. Not too many people out and about. Of course, I'm not sure what time of day we're seeing here or the temperature out, but not a ton of people walking around. And then people over this part of town living a little more spaced out. Less of a development, kind of individual homes. Oh yeah, much more spaced out. If you like bigger yards, this might be where you want to live. Maybe even have a horse or two. Kind of looks like that's what's going on here. Hey, there you go. Goodness, I called it. There's a horse. Definitely. All right, let's pop up again. Let us see a little more of this. Let me get back into, let's see. Oh, I've gotten turned around. Sorry about that. I hate getting turned around. That throws me all off. Let's head back into town here on the main road from the south. See if we missed anything. And I'm sure we did. Interesting. Just taking this in. Big trucks everywhere you turn. Elevated. Back to its history again. During that time period of the rails coming in and the silver and gold mine, I read that many people from China actually came to this city, as they did to a number of cities, this kind of western part of America. And it got up to actually like 20% of the population was actually Chinese. Many of them worked in the railroads, hard labor. There's a complicated history there with all that. Definitely faced some serious hardships being here. The Lander. Okay. Lots of casinos. Interesting. Up here on the left, this is the Ormsby House, I read. And you might look at that and think, well, no, there's the nicest casino. Ormsby House. Yeah, definitely the casino I'd go to. But you would be wrong, because strangely, I was reading, this casino used to be really popular, built in 1972. Looks perfect, looks brand new. It closed in 2000 for some renovations, and it never opened again. And I guess they're still kind of working on it, which again, you can kind of tell. Look, it's not an accident that it looks in pretty much perfect shape. They've been working on it for like 20 years, off and on. And I don't know if it's a funding issue, probably, or what, but they can't get this place opened. Just seems crazy to me. I'm sure everyone in town is frustrated by that. Or at a minimum, just aware that it's an issue. Hope they get that open soon, or whatever, convert it into something else. It's a pity it's just sitting there empty. One of the larger buildings in the skyline. There's not too many large buildings in the skyline. In part, I read, because there's a rule that no building within 500 feet of the Capitol can be taller than the Capitol. Here's the Supreme Court of Nevada. Hope nobody ends up there, unless you're a lawyer. Huh. Little park here, that's nice. Alright, let's pop up again. A couple more places, and I'm gonna have to call it a day here. While we're here, and since it's part of the city, as you can see by that red line, let's just get a peek over. This is all still part of the city. So let's check out Whale Beach. Oh, heavens, yes. Look at this. This is the life. This is what it's all about. Oh my goodness. That has to be just, I don't know, top 10, top 20 pictures here I've fallen into during this virtual tour. I don't say that lightly. This is really, really beautiful. Look at that, water is crystal clear. Boats out. Oh my goodness. All right. Also, if I come to Carson City, somebody with a boat, hit me up. Let us get out here. Get some. If you have dirt bikes, you probably have jet skis too. Come on. Let's get the jet skis out and let us explore there, because that would be fantastic. Looks like there's a hiking route up here too. Get a little glance at that. Boy, dry country up here. There's the town again down there. Tons of hiking if you like hiking. Endless trails, I'm sure. Oh, bike trails too, of course. Yeah, what am I saying? Biking or walking. But there's like a ton of history in these rocks too, like with, you know, the Native Americans living here for 6,000 years or whatever. But there's some interesting artifacts hidden away if you could find them. I'm sure it's been well scoured over, but, you know, there's a chance. Here's the governor's mansion. Should we drop by? Nice place. Very nice place. A little miniature White House there. I did try to look up if anyone famous came from this town, and there was a good number of names. Two stuck out to me as being noteworthy. Didn't live here, but spent time here. George Washington Ferris Jr., the inventor of the Ferris wheel. I'm very familiar with him, but he spent a few years of his childhood here. He, of course, spent a number of years in Pittsburgh, where I live. And, yeah, invented the Ferris wheel for the 1893 Columbia World's Expo in Chicago. Great story about all that. And Mark Twain also spent years here. Mark Twain worked trying to get silver at that silver mine, and he first adapted the name Mark Twain while writing to somebody from the city of Carson City. How cool is that? And plenty of other famous people, noteworthy people lived here as well, but those did stick out to me. I wonder if we can get it on the water here. Oh, heck yeah, look at this. Not great quality pictures, but great sight. Yeah, if you're an outdoors type person, this would be a great place to live. I aspire to be a great outdoor, I want to get more outdoors. So maybe I aspire to be a Carson City style person. I want to get in that lifestyle. I'm working on it, trying to get out more. Lots of golf courses everywhere you look. All these green patches. Golf course, golf course, golf course, golf course. Not a golf course. I'm not sure what this is. It's actually kind of strangely undeveloped here. It's like very green. Maybe it's being farmed. Barely looks like it though. I don't know. Alright, maybe one more place here. Look at all these baseball fields. Just got them slapped together there. Every which way. Let's go by Mills Park here. And then we're going to call it a day. This has been quite enjoyable. Big field here, keeping this nice and green. That's got to cost money. Pawn shop there. Give it a second to load here. What's going on? Let's keep cruising. And there we're back. Sorry about that. El Mundo Latino. Oh, okay. Yeah, pawn shop. Big trucks everywhere. Beautiful views. How nice is this? I could easily picture spending a week here. Vacation. Play the slots maybe one night. But I think I'd spend most of my time out and about, exploring these hills and river and, goodness, that huge lake. I've enjoyed this quite a lot. Look at that. A little fun train artwork there. For now, though, I'm going to add this to my map. Let's pop up. If you enjoyed this and you think there's a city that I might enjoy checking out, let me know in the comments. Been there, seen that. Why is this all highlighted? Okay. Carson City, Nevada. Yeah, especially if there's another city in Nevada you think I'd enjoy checking out. Should I go to Reno? I mean, goodness. I mean, I want to go to Salt Lake City. I need to. That's a big one, though. I'll get there. All right. Till next time, check out my other tours. All these blue dots represent places I've been. And if you really want to support me, check out the Patreon. Think about it. All right, till next time.